She stood perfectly still for a moment, right in the middle of the grocery store aisle, before her face crumbled like she'd been holding herself together with thread. The canned goods aisle was quiet compared to the rest of the store, and that made the sound of her muffled sob catch even more attention. A woman in her early 30s with soft brown skin, tired hazel eyes, and a cardigan pulled too tightly around her shoulders. Maya looked like someone who had been strong for far too long. And the moment she whispered, "I can't do this anymore," every ounce of strength left her body. Don't forget to subscribe. Every week, we bring real stories that remind us what humanity can still look like. Her hands trembled violently as she stared down at her phone. At the message from her landlord, final notice. Lockout tomorrow. Her knees buckled, and she sank to the cold linoleum floor, grocery baskets slipping from her fingers as a can of soup rolled away from her. People glanced, some curious, some uncomfortable, some pretending not to see, because pain in public always made strangers hesitate. But one person didn't. A tall man with warm brown skin, a calm expression, and a navy work shirt stepped out from behind a shelf. He looked about mid-30s, fit, with kind dark eyes that softened when he spotted her on the ground. His name was Chris, and he had seen people break before, but something about the way Maya tried to wipe her tears quickly, as if apologizing for taking up space, made him pause. Hey, are you okay?" he asked gently, crouching down beside her. She squeezed her eyes shut, shaking her head. I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just need a minute." Her voice cracked in the middle of her sentence like a snapping twig. Chris didn't touch her, didn't push, just knelt quietly. "You don't look fine," he said in a soft, steady tone. "You look like someone carrying too much alone." That broke her even more. Her breath came out uneven, words stumbling. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I've been strong for months, but I can't anymore. Everything is falling apart." The fluorescent lights above hummed quietly as the world kept moving. Carts rolled past, announcements played, but for Maya, everything felt like she was underwater. Chris sat down on the floor beside her, ignoring the curious stares. "You don't have to tell me anything," he said. "But if you want someone to sit with you for a moment, I can do that." Maybe it was the way his voice carried no judgment or pity, just sincerity. Maybe it was that she had been strong for everyone else for so long. Whatever it was, Maya finally let the truth spill out. "I'm getting evicted tomorrow," she whispered, hugging herself. "My job cut my hours. My car broke down. And it feels like every day I lose another piece of my life." Her voice faded. "I didn't want to fall apart in a grocery store. I was just trying to buy soup." Chris nodded, listening with full attention. He didn't offer cliches, didn't tell her to calm down. He just let her feel what she was feeling. After a long moment, Maya wiped her eyes with her sleeve. "I'm sorry," she said again. "People have worse problems. I shouldn't be crying like this." "No," Chris said firmly but gently. "Pain doesn't need permission. You don't need comparison to justify hurting." Those words hit her harder than she expected. For the first time in months, she felt seen. Chris helped her steady her breathing, guiding her to take slow inhales. When she finally stood up, he stood with her. "Can I buy your groceries?" he asked. She shook her head quickly. No, I'm not. I'm not asking for charity." "It's not charity," he said. "It's someone doing what they hope someone would do for them if the roles were reversed." She hesitated, overwhelmed. But when he gently placed the soup can back into her basket, her resistance softened. The checkout line. Chris paid for everything quietly, without making her feel small. Then, outside the store, he asked, "Do you have somewhere to go tonight?" Her eyes welled up again. "A friend said I could sleep on her couch for a night or two. After that, I don't know." She laughed bitterly. Life wasn't supposed to look like this. Chris took out his phone. "My sister runs a community center. We have resources, emergency housing support, job programs, counseling. You don't have to do this alone. I can call her right now." Maya froze. "You do that? For me? For a human being who deserves support," he said simply. The simplicity of his kindness broke her all over again. But this time it wasn't hopelessness. It was relief. Within 10 minutes, his sister was on the phone talking Maya through next steps, offering her a safe temporary place and help with the eviction situation. Maya pressed the phone to her ear with both trembling hands, whispering thank you after thank you as tears streamed down her face. After the call ended, she looked up at Chris, her voice barely audible. Why did you stop? Why help me? Chris shrugged, soft smile tugging at his lips. Because I've been the one crying in public before. Because strangers saved me once. And because people don't get better by being ignored, they get better when someone cares. Maya covered her face as fresh tears spilled out. But these ones were different, filled with gratitude instead of despair. I thought I lost everything today, she whispered. But maybe I'm getting another chance. Chris placed a gentle hand near her shoulder, not touching, just offering presence. You are. And you don't have to earn kindness. You just have to accept it. As she walked toward her friend's car, groceries in hand, she turned back to him. You restored something today, she said. Not just my hope. He nodded. The world gets better one moment of compassion at a time. And for the first time in a long time, Maya believed it.